Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to take you through a standing leg series to tone those legs and get strength into the glutes. What you'll need for this workout is one slider. Don't have one. You can also use a Tupperware container lid. If you're going to do this workout on, say, tiles or wooden floors, pop on a sock so you can get that slide along the floor. Okay, we're going to get started with our arrow lunge first. Just pop that single slider down, standing tall, hands to hips. We take that right leg just behind you. We bend through that front left knee, glide the slider along the floor and tip your body forwards. So we're in a hinged position here at the hips. Then exhale, press through that front heel to stand up tall. The right foot just stops to that left ankle. Again, slide the slider away. And hinging at the hips, we come forward. So keep the collarbones nice and wide. Really push through that heel again to drag yourself up to stand. Good. Inhale to lower. Exhale, use this left glute to stand and drive up through the hips. Beautiful. The hands can either be in front here or to the hips, wherever you find it's most balancing for you. And last one, come on up all the way. We're going into our scooter. So it's like our arrow lunge, but we stay out long. So we'll just set up here with that right leg gliding back. Hold it here, core is in tight. We bend that right knee in to come in line with the left heel, and then we slide it straight back out. So my left glute is under tension the whole time, and I'm really squeezing this glute each time to drag that right leg through. Keep the hips square and pointing forward. Breathing out to drag it in. Really nice. Keep going. Keep it light through that glider leg and heavy through that standing supportive leg. I like to imagine I'm peering off the cliff here, so I've got that tilt forward of my spine. And come on up. This time we're going to add them together. So one arrow lunge, one scooter. So just preparing, standing tall, hands to hips. Glide that right leg back, arrow lunge, hold. We scooter that right leg in, take it back out, and then we stand up all the way, keeping that back leg straight. So we go back with a straight leg, hold. One scooter, bend to return. Exhale, lengthen the leg, and come all the way back up. So one arrow lunge, one scooter, and we lift tall. Okay, remember to keep light through that gliding leg. Keep that left knee pointing straight forward here. So as we lose balance, it might want to wobble. Do your best here to squeeze that left glute, drive the hips forward. One arrow lunge, one scooter. My abs are still in tight. Here we go. Stand in the front this time. Slider still under my right foot. We're going to bring the hands forward, hinge at the hips, and we bend through that left knee again. The right leg is straight. Exhale to come on up. Inhale to lower. I've got that ski slope spine here again. My hips are pointing forward and my knee directly over the center of my foot. So it's all about this left glute still. Working the inner thighs as we slide back in. Staying open through the front, the shoulders are down from the ears. Let's get one more rep out here. Take it slow and drag it all the way back in. 10 seconds rest. We're going to repeat that on our other side. So the slider's underneath my left foot. And we stand tall, hands to hips, bending that right knee, ready to go. So right knee bends, slide that left leg back so it's straight along the carpet, and then exhale, push through this right glute to drag yourself back in. Leg comes back in line with the other heel. Inhale to lower, tipping at the hips, spine is long, reaching through that crown of the head. Really push the floor away as you stand up tall. Core is in tight, hips point forward. The knee is just directly over my second and third toe. Great, let's do one more. And pull it all the way back in. Now we have our scooters coming up. So this is where we stay out in that long arrow lunge and just glide that left leg in and out. So lengthen the right leg, come into that arrow lunge, hold it there. We then slide that left leg forward and then slowly back. So again, nice and light through those left toes. My weight is all in that right heel. And I don't mind where your hands are. Just focus on something to keep you steady. Good, the warmth is building through that standing leg. Good. You've got it, almost there. Keep it controlled. We have 3, 2, and 1. Come on up. Remember, we'll add them together this time. 1 arrow lunge, 1 scooter. So standing tall, slide that right leg back. Here we go. 1 lunge, hold, scooter, back to that lunge, and we stand tall. So come on down, tipping down with that chest. 1 scooter, and stand. Good. And stand. Each time I stand, I really think about driving my hips forward and lengthening, lifting tall through the crown of my head to get the most out of it. Keep those ribs in as well. It's quite easy to kind of flare through those ribs. 1 scooter, 1 lift. All right, let's turn and face the front. Glider's still underneath my left foot. And we go for our skater. So sink the hips back. Left leg is gonna be long. And we tip up those hips. So hinge, and then push through that heel to come up. Keep this leg straight the whole time. We slide it right out laterally, and then glide it back in. So I'm pretending there's a chair behind me and I want to sit down on it. So I get that hinge of the hips, so breaking at the hips. Weight still on that right heel. We're definitely over halfway. Good, almost there for this set. Stay with me. 3, 2, and 1. Standing up tall. That's it. You are all done. I recommend going for 1 more round. So now that you know the technique and your focus points, if you go for 1 more round, that warmth will really set in and you'll get that awesome toning that you want around the legs and the glutes. It's really good for that hip strengthening as well. So if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. Leave me some comments of any suggestions that you want, perhaps with more props. If you'd like to subscribe, I can continue to provide these workouts for you. Thank you for working out with me.